Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing real-time tactical strategy game Scourge of War Waterloo. This is the latest in the series that started with the game that had the greatest title of all time, the History Channel Civil War, the Battle of Bull Run, Take Command 1861, and then followed with Take Command Second Manassas, and then morphed into Scourge of War starting with the Gettysburg game and all the little kind of standalone expansions that happened with that. Game does feature multiplayer, but I'm going to focus on the single-player content. So when we go to the single-player content, first thing I'll talk about is the Sandbox Campaign. What it has is a map of the region where you can command either the French or the Allied forces. You pick a commander. So I'm going to pick that guy. Why not? Yay! And then pick your victory conditions. I'm going to pick Conquer Map. Says occupy the majority of towns. And you'll see why this is a terrible idea in a second. Then pick a starting town, and then pick Embark. Oh, that's right. FR2. Alright, so in the campaign mode, as I said, you have a map of the region. What you're supposed to do, at least in the victory conditions that I did, is just capture most of the territory. So here I am. I guess. Oh no, here I am. That's where they are. They're on the opposite side of the map. So what you do is you can click on the cities. You can only move units between cities. Being in a city recovers your fatigue, morale, and your health. And then you can also train your units if you so choose. If you right-click on a flag, it lets you have all these things here. And you can attach or detach units. So I'm going to actually detach these two guys. For reasons that will become apparent shortly. So there's this guy. All you do is you right-click on a city. You can only move between cities, and that's it. And then they'll be on their way. So I'm going to move them there, and move them there. Now, as you'll see, once I unpause the action, once you leave a town, it's no longer part of your control. So you literally have to have at least one unit present in every single one of these towns in order to capture it. Now, how are you supposed to capture a majority of the towns if you don't have enough units to literally cover all of that area? And those are units that can't fight. So while this is like a good idea, see now it's all unoccupied. While this is a good idea, the execution is really poor. And it seems like kind of like an afterthought, like, hey guys, let's have a map-based campaign mode. Yeah, that sounds really cool, but then they didn't really think it through. The only way you can make this work is if you have the entire army at your disposal and you can split people up that way. But the game allows you to have, just a corps or a division. Why allow people to have it if that's going to, basically break the game? I don't know. So this, and then, when units meet, then you can play out the battles. But this is ultimately very disappointing addition to the game. Second up for discussion is the Sandbox Mode. In the Sandbox Mode, you can pick anybody you want. I'll pick allies this time. You select the size of the battle, so you can go anywhere from brigades up to armies. I'm going to pick a division. So it's Army Corps Division, so it doesn't really matter who. Pick a map, and then pick the number of objectives, and then point values, the game length, and all that stuff. Now, the battle type, you can either do attack, defend, line of sight, or hunt them down. Line of sight, as you'll see, places the units way too close, and then I'll show you what attack looks like using the same settings. Okay. Oh, hi guys. We're right near each other. Yay. So, oh, hello. Alright, so, I'm going to talk more about how to actually do this in a second, but, boy howdy. I mean, that's like, you're right near each other. They ain't kidding. And, for reasons I will talk about shortly, you'll notice all those orders I just did. that I spent my time and, you know, effort on, you can see that the AI instantly erased them and is going to do whatever the hell it wants to do. It's like, hey guys, go capture the only objective up here before we lose. No thanks, we're going to do whatever the hell we want and just completely ignore the orders of our commander. I don't even know where these guys are headed. Where are you going? I don't even know. Like over there or something? I don't even know where you're headed. So, line of sight places the units way too close. I mean, look at the organization. That's good times. That's me. Yeah, go over there. Gallop. So, yay, I guess. And usually what happens, because you're so close, whoever captures this first objective just wins like a minute into the scenario. It's pretty crazy. So there's that. We'll talk more about this later. You know, how the AI is very domineering. All right, so let's do another sandbox. Same everything, but now I'm going to do it as attack. Okay, cool. We have time to, or you know, areas to maneuver now, so that's awesome. All right, well, how far do we have to go to get to the enemies? Oh, all the way over here. On the other, now, how far is that actually? Let's see. What direction is that? Southwest. Okay, so it's over in this direction. How far is it? Let's see. Do 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 do. Okay, we must be almost. Oh no, no. We're not even close. It's gonna take like an hour to walk over there, like of real time. Like there can't be any middle ground between right up against them and really freaking far away. I guess apparently not. I'm not even halfway to that point. Hi, guys. Hi. Way back over there. So, like, okay. All right. Again, much like the campaign, the sandbox mode, half-assed, to be quite honest about it. Better off are the Waterloo Battles, which are more scripted events, which are historical or alternate historical in nature. You get 10 per side, 10 for the French, 10 for the Allied. Repeat some of the scenarios as you playing, have you playing as either the attackers or the defenders. Different sizes. You can command from a brigade all the way up to the entire army if you're insane. What I'm going to do is do a division. So one of these doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll do this one. So this is, we're going to be attacking them in the town here. So I get a division at my disposal. Now there'll be other units on the field, but I won't have direct control over them. But here we go. Okay, we're in. So here we are, lots of dead people on the ground. Yep, I'm on it. So here's our map. We're over somewhere. Here we are. We're over here. I'm going to go attack this village directly to the east, which we can see ahead of us with that giant church. And away we go. Now, talk about the interface while we order things around here. We'll look at our order of battle. So we have... That's me. That's me right there. So I actually have, what do I have? I have that, I have that, and cannons most likely for the rest of these things. Yep. Cannons, 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 cannons. All right. Fair enough. All right, so one thing that carries over from the old interface that I like is that you can use the arrow keys. So I can go down, press the down key to go down the order of battle, and then press left and right to cycle through everybody. I really like that. So here's this guy. All right, so let's give them some orders, and then I'll talk about the interface a little bit more. So what you do is you hold down right-click, and then let it go. And then you'll have this little pop-up menu, which is really nifty, so you can choose your formation, whether you want them to use roads or not, and then just click that button to execute it. And there you go, and there they go. So there they go. And I'm going to do the same thing with these guys. Let's see, click him and go up. There's your commander. And I'm going to send these guys over this way, I think. And do it that way, actually. There we go. All right. So while they go, you'll notice that if you're familiar with the Scourge of War series, they've kind of redesigned the interface a little bit. I really like the right-click order system. I think that's pretty nifty, where you can access all those commands directly on where the waypoint is. I'm not a fan of this organization or lack thereof here. The gray buttons are actually orders you can give to your units, whereas the brown backgrounds are status indicators, and they did not separate these at all. They should have separated them horizontally or vertically to make a better organization. Right now it's just a big giant mess of icons. Now there are tooltips and stuff so you can see what is going on there, but very poor organization. Over here you can see the number of units, casualties you have, their little score rating, and then the number of casualties they've caused, and then morale and fatigue. You can also click on a unit and get very detailed unit stats. All their attributes and everything like that. It's very cool. So very detailed there, just like the previous game. Now I currently do not have it set up, but you can have couriers set up where it has to have a guy on horseback run around and give all the orders, which is cool if you like that type of realism. And as before, the graphics, it's a 3D landscape with 2D sprites. You can see they're 2D as you rotate the camera around. They just kind of face you at the same direction. So, which is fine when you're zoomed way out. It makes it look, here you can't really tell. You can tell when you're up close and looking at the animations and stuff that it's pretty low frame rate. So there's that. Now, while these guys are moving, let's talk about the AI. The AI, I don't like. It's, as you saw in the skirmish game for a little bit, now you can take direct control over any unit by taking charge from the AI. But the AI really loves to just do whatever the hell it wants. I'll tell them the units to move over here, and then in a second it'll have these units move way over there or something like that, way out of the way. And I'm trying to come up with a cohesive offensive plan, and the AI totally screws with it. Now, it's not happening yet, of course, now that I'm recording the video. It becomes a really big issue when you're trying to control the whole army and everybody's doing whatever the hell they want. I understand that part of the appeal of the game is letting the AI help you out and kind of execute your commands, and kind of compensate for plans that may not be so good. But part of it, I want to play a game, not watch the AI play the game for me. And really taking direct control over every single unit is not feasible, especially in the larger scenarios. Now here I only have a division, so it's not as big of a deal. But who are you? Yeah, you're French too. Or no, what are you? No, you're German. Yeah. Or Austrian, something like that. Something like that. Alright, so they're firing. They've decided I'm going to stop and just fire from back here. Oh yeah, that unit that's right there. Okay, maybe you guys should stop and fire them. Alright, what is that? It's like nothing. I got some artillery up on the hills. That's useful. Alright, so those guys are actually moving. I just kind of want to see. Okay, yeah, here's guy. Okay, see, this is what I mean. I want my units over here, right? So what is the AI going to do? Oh, I'm going to take my units and move it all the way the hell. I don't even know. All the way back over here? I don't even know where they're going. I can't find their little green arrow. I see the path they're going. I don't know where they're... I have no idea. I have no idea where you're taking my units. Now, the AI does put units in the back for reserves and does it that way. Oh, there you go. You're going up there. So you're going all the way up and around to go here. Okay, of course you are. Of course you are. And here's these. It split a battalion for me. Cool. All right. Thanks for that, I guess. And put a unit way the hell out here by itself. Okay, sure. Again, I just don't get it. I don't get it. At least in Scourge of War Gettysburg, the AI would do things like this, but all the adjustments were really minor. Here it's making crazy adjustments to your plan. And just move, I don't even know. And the result is you could either let it do whatever it wants, or you have to go in and micromanage everything. And you can imagine if you had control of the entire army, of every single unit on this battlefield, how impossible that would be, to say the least. Alright, oh, you're splitting another battalion, huh? Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know about that. All these little buildings, every building is considered a fort, especially big buildings like this. So you have to like attack it and then you can go inside of it and use it for cover. I don't even know what you're doing. They do this a lot too, where they have units just cross over each other for no apparent reason. So, obviously I'm very disappointed by the AI. What are you... like, it's a constant, what are you doing? Is what... What are you doing? So you're gonna like open fire or no? Like 3 units right stacked on top of each other? Sure, why not? Why not? I don't even know. Oh good, well they're retreating, that's something. Now you can't accelerate time. So I can kind of see what... I'm really curious to see what the AI is going to do with this stuff. Okay, yeah, sure, I'm going to go all the way up here. Yep, okay, sure. Sure. Oh, no, never mind, no I'm not. Oh, yep, that's good, that's good. That's good. Or... I don't know, maybe flank them? Oh, no, you're not going to let me do that. Well, fuck you. Seriously. Unbelievable. Like, I literally gave it an order, and 2 seconds later it just said, no, I'm not doing that. Stop. Attack him. Flank him, please. Yeah, turn and flank. Turn and flank. Turn and flank. Ugh, whatever. Yeah, so, I mean, this is... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Well, you're going to redo my command anyway. Oh, yep. Hey, where are you going? I think the most disappointing thing is that I know how good this game can be because of Scourge of War Gettysburg and how good that game was. And the fact that this is not good for just lack of... The way the AI is and the lack of polish and all of the scripted scenarios, it's just very discouraging and disappointing. Because the engine can definitely handle Napoleonic battles. I mean, that's not even an issue. Oh, here they come. Hey, guys. Oh, yeah, hey, yeah. Maybe we should start firing on them. Whatever. Why don't you flank them? Let's speed it up a little bit. Just... Okay, no. Okay, apparently not. Oh, alright. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Oh, good. Good job. Surrendered. Cool. Thanks for that. And you see there's a bunch of other units. I like that you're playing one part of a bigger overall battle. It can get confusing when you don't know which units your units are. And of course it kind of gets you mad when the opposing units don't really help you out at all. But, oh yeah, I'm just going to stand here and not do anything while my unit's morale is getting obliterated. Hey, you, why don't you go help out? Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Okay, now you're going to go, now that we're getting routed. Okay, yeah. Yes, please go way the hell back here to go over there. Please do. You guys are doing something. I don't even know. And maybe splitting those battalions wasn't the greatest idea, guy. You're fired. No wonder you guys lost this. You guys are idiots. Yeah, you guys are going to get rocked over here. Oh, hey, you're finally moving into position, I guess. Oh, no, never mind. Nope. Nope, don't want it. Nope. Oh, what? Oh, what? Okay. This is on, like, high speed, by the way. Alright, here comes cavalry, square formation. Alright, well, that's... I can agree with that. Okay, now they're going away. Oh, leaders over there giving them a morale boost. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I agree with that. I don't think you need to be in square anymore, though. Just saying. Yeah. Kind of scared them off. Uh-oh, here they come. Oh, here they come. They're coming back. Yay! Coming to help. Oh, no, no, we're just going to stop. No, we're just going to be, like, over in here. Okay. Oh, no, now we're going to go away. Oh, yeah, we'll just put, you know, 2 whole lines right near each other. I don't even know. Excuse me, house. Ugh. Oh, Lord. Alright, well, I've had enough of this, to be honest. What a disappointing sequel, I have to say. Gosh. Well, the lack of polish in the sandbox mode. I mean, you're either too far or too close from the enemy. The lack of polish in the campaign mode, where you have to have a unit stationed in a town to capture it, which means you have to spread yourself way too thin. And just the AI doing whatever it wants. And usually it's not a good idea, to be quite honest. You know, completely just throwing away your commands seconds after you issue them. Like I said, I'm all for the AI making adjustments, but not just doing whatever it wants. You know, then I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing this game at all. I'm watching a movie is what I'm doing. Considering how good Scourge of War Gettysburg and its follow-ups were, this is just really disappointing. The rough edges between the different game modes and just the completely domineering AI that ignores your orders. Unless you take direct control over every unit, which, when you have a large battle, is impossible to do, makes this definitely a game that, as of right now in its current state, you can definitely skip over. Very disappointing. So that's all I have for today. Till next time, bye now.